I've realized over time that schools don't teach kids much about managing money, so I started taking matters into my own hands. Today, I want to share with you how I've been teaching my kids about money, starting when they were small. These are practical lessons that anyone can use, and they've been incredibly helpful for us as a family. One of the first things I did was introduce my kids to the idea of money. We'd play this game where we'd set up a little pretend store at home. They'd have a certain amount of toy money, and I'd sell them toys, snacks, or anything they liked. This helped them understand that money is used to buy things, and that once it's gone, it's gone. As they got a bit older, I introduced a simple savings and spending system. We used jars, one for saving and one for spending. Every time they receive money, whether from chores or birthdays, we split it up. They get to choose how much goes into each jar, but we always talk about why saving is important. One day at the grocery store, my kid wanted to buy a toy car, but we only had enough money for the things we needed, like food for dinner. So I took the opportunity to explain the difference between needs and wants. We talked about how some things are essential while others are just fun to have. Another great lesson came when my son-daughter saw a toy they really wanted. Instead of buying it right away, I encouraged them to save for it. We made a little chart, and each week, we'd check how close they were to reaching their goal. It became a fun project that taught them the power of saving over time. In our house, we introduced the idea of earning money through work. Simple chores like tidying up or helping with the garden earned them a small allowance. They learned that money doesn't just appear. You have to work for it. I think this was one of the most important lessons for them to grasp. Once they've earned their money, I give them the freedom to handle it on their own. Whether it's buying something small at a store or saving up for something bigger, it's their decision. It might sound simple, but giving them this independence builds their confidence in managing money. It also helps them realize the value of what they have. Sometimes they'll make mistakes. Maybe they'll buy something they don't need, or even lose some of their money. It's tempting to get upset, but instead, I see it as a teaching moment. I remind them that mistakes are part of life, and that every mistake teaches us something. The important thing is that they learn from it and make better choices next time. Recently, I started involving my kids in our family budgeting. We sit down, and I explain to them, this is our income. This is how much we spend on essentials like food, rent, and bills, and this is what's left for savings. It gives them a big picture view of how money works in real life and shows them that budgeting is about making choices and planning ahead. We also set up a giving jar. Every time they earned money, we'd set aside a little bit for someone else. Whether it was donating to a local charity or just helping a friend in need, this jar taught them that money isn't just for buying things. It's also about helping others when you can. We also made learning about money fun with games. Monopoly was a favorite in our house. It's a great way to teach concepts like buying, selling, and even a little bit of risk. We also used apps like PiggyBot, which made tracking savings interactive and fun. One important lesson I've made sure to teach is that not everything in life is about money. Sometimes kids can get caught up in thinking that everything revolves around money, but that's not true. Money is a tool, not the goal. I remind them that the most valuable things in life, like spending time with family, being kind, or helping others, aren't tied to money at all. I've realized that kids learn just as much from what we do as from what we say. When they see me making decisions about money, whether I'm saving for a family vacation or budgeting for groceries, they're paying attention. It's a powerful reminder that our actions are their lessons too. Teaching kids about money isn't just about saving or spending. It's about giving them the tools to make decisions, handle responsibility, and learn from their experiences. By involving them in our family budget, letting them manage their own money, and teaching them about generosity, they become more confident and independent. But I also make sure to remind them that life isn't all about money. It's about balance, learning from mistakes, and valuing the things that truly matter. These are lessons they'll carry with them for life.